Good morning, caregivers. Welcome to What's Going On with Mama. Today is Monday. Mondays are hard to get going, right? You just think about sleeping late and doing nothing. But it's Monday and you got to get up and get going. But you're a caregiver, and let's face it, you probably didn't sleep late on Saturday and Sunday anyway, did you? You had work to do. Glad you've chosen to join me today, either live or maybe you're watching this in replay. Either way, I'm glad you're here. My shirt's going to bug me today. You know, Marie Kondo says that if a piece of clothing does not spark joy, you should get rid of it. I got a whole lot of clothes not sparking joy. What about you? Today in Rock Hill, South Carolina, it is 42 degrees, going to be a high of 60. That's pretty good. In New York City, it is 37, going to be 46. And that's not as good. But I am here in Estero, Florida, just outside of Naples, Florida, and it is 73 degrees, and it's going to be 87. Yay, I like that. Good morning, Joe. So, I want to take a moment and thank our wonderful sponsors, Life in the Carolinas. Check them out at lifeinthecarolinas.com, and you can see so many wonderful episodes. There's a lot of good information on their website too. Check it out, lifeinthecarolinas.com. Vitamin Depot on Celanese Road. Go there and ask David what you need for whatever ails you, and he's going to tell you. He knows his stuff, and you can find him right there behind Dunkin' Donuts and Burger King. Yeah, that's where he is. Check out David at Vitamin Depot, and then wander on over to Passmore's Grocery and Grill and have breakfast or lunch. Tell them Carol sent you. I recommend their grits. They are excellent grits, and you can ask the story about how his mama used to cook grits and cook them till every little kernel exploded. Not happening in my house, but kudos to his mama for that. Well, today I wanted to talk with you about Medicare and Medicaid. First of all, do you see the view in the background? Hi, Melanie. See the palm trees and out over the lake. I'm sitting in the lanai for our condo here, and I'm pretty sure that the cushion I'm sitting on got wet last night because I think my butt's feeling wet. You did not need to know that, did you? Hi, Melanie. We've got several new viewers today, and I'm glad to have you all here. Well, anyway, I wanted to talk with you today about Medicare and Medicaid. So I was at the pool yesterday. Yes, I was at the pool in February. Oh my gosh, see why I like being here so much? Beats the heck out of freezing your boo-boo off. But I was at the pool and some people said, what do you do for a living? And so I told them, and of course that everybody knows somebody who has or had dementia. Hi, Martha. And so I'm always happy to hear their stories. And this one gentleman said that Medicare would pay for skilled nursing. And I'm like, well, no, sir, it doesn't. He said, yeah, it will. It'll pay for 100 days of skilled nursing. And I said, no, Medicare does not pay for skilled nursing. So it made me think we should talk about that on today's episode. What does Medicare pay for and what does Medicaid pay for? Well, Medicare absolutely never, ever pays for assisted living, memory care, or skilled nursing. They don't do that. Now, Medicare will pay for rehab that might be housed within a skilled nursing community. Now that's where people get confused because they go to their local skilled nursing to visit their loved one who's there for up to 100 days and they assume Medicare is paying for skilled nursing when in fact what Medicare is paying for is rehab inside of that skilled nursing. Almost all rehabs are held within a skilled nursing community, with some exceptions, obviously. But Medicare will pay up to 100 days of rehab. Hi, Tamara. But you know what? Seldom do we find our loved ones staying that 100 days. Because what Medicare says to the communities is this. You keep them, you work them, you improve their health, and when they plateau, they got to hit the road, Jack. Or if they refuse to go to therapy, they got to leave. So it's up to 100 days. After that 100 days, if you still need therapy, then it's paid for in a different way, generally through your insurance, and Medicare doesn't cover it after that. But Medicare is not going to pay for your loved one to go to skilled nursing. Would be nice, but they don't, okay? And I don't care who told you they paid for grandma to go or aunt whomever. They don't know what they're talking about. Then I hear people tell me, oh, Medicare pays for assisted living or especially memory care. If you've got to have memory care, it pays. No, it doesn't. Never has. And I'm sure it never will. Think about it. The Medicare system is broke as it is. And if we're going to add in $6,000 to $8,000, $10,000, $12,000 a month for a person to live in skilled nursing, assisted living, or memory care, That's really not going to work. So they don't pay. I'm sorry to tell you that. Now, Medicaid, everybody goes, all right, y'all have phone calls from all over the world, literally. We're in 68 countries now. And people say, well, we're going to apply for Medicaid for Mama. I'm like, okay, what is Mom's reoccurring income? Well, now, the reoccurring income limits for Medicaid are determined by your state. It is a state program. I am here in Florida right now. Florida has the Sunshine Act. It works differently than what Medicaid does in South Carolina. I don't even understand it for Florida yet. I got to learn it. But I can tell you in South Carolina, if you have a reoccurring income of over $1,400 a month, you're not going to get Medicaid. It's just that simple. You're not. $1,400 a month is the cutoff for assisted living or for memory care. Well, many people have that much or more, but they think, well, I know what I'll do. I will shift some of my mama's assets. You know, she's getting an annuity that's paying $500 a month. I'm going to shift that to my name, and now mama will qualify. Well, in numbers, mom's going to qualify, but technically, you've just broken the law. You can't do that. You can shift assets and them not count against you, but there has to be a 5-year gap between the time you shifted those assets and the time you applied. So you can't just move around those assets and think you're going to apply and get the money. It's called illegal. I don't know about you, girlfriend, but I do not look good in orange stripes behind bars. It is not my thing. I don't do orange. So you got to realize that. The other thing is they're going to look at your total assets, as we're talking about shifting assets. I actually had somebody that had a loved one whose reoccurring monthly income was very low, but they owned several $1 million in land. Okay? Why don't you sell some of that and take care of your loved one? I mean, I just want to know. Who put us in charge of the world that we should move money around to make sure that when you die, I get it? And you don't want to spend it to take care of me? Now, I don't care whether that's legal or not. That just ain't right. You know, it just makes me crazy. Your loved one's money is their dang money. Spend it to take care of them. They did not make it to take care of you when you are old and lazy and not want to get off your butt and go to work. Okay. Rant and rave enough, but it's the truth. However, there is money available for veterans. Now, there's a benefit called Aid in Attendance, and if you are a veteran and you'd like some information about this, you can call the National Association of Veterans and Families, NAVF.org. Tell them Carol with Let's Talk Dementia sent you. You're going to be glad you did. If you served at least one day during a time of war. Now, you might have been pushing a pencil in Kansas, but the war was going on. You served at least 90 consecutive days, okay? Only one of them had to be during a time of war, but you were in the service at least 90 days, and you had honorable discharge. Then they're going to say, is there a physical need for your body, for the care, for the living, for the going, the doing of yourself? You need help. And what are your assets? Then you can receive, if you're the veteran, about $1,800 a month, or the spouse of the veteran gets just about $1,200 a month. Now that's pretty incredible. And guess what? You can move assets today and apply for veterans benefits today. That is legal for right now, but that is supposedly going to be changing if it has not recently changed. Veterans Benefits, Aid and Attendance. Contact National Association, Veterans and Families, NAVF.org. Tell them Carol sent you, and they're going to take really good care of you. I've worked with them to get benefits for a lot of people, including my very own mama and my brother-in-law. Been very pleasant experiences. So that's how you can get some money to pay for assisted living. Or what you need to do if you're watching this is hop on over to letstalkdementia.org under services, the little tab that says services, and click on the link for long-term care insurance. Long-term care insurance. If you do not have long-term care insurance and you are somewhere between 55 and, 55 and whatever it is you are, and you want to look into purchasing long-term care insurance, that's the place to go. Now, the reason it is a wonderful company. They don't pay me to support them, but they've done some wonderful things for us. And in fact, they rebuilt my website for me as a nicety. Isn't that incredible? And is nicety a word? Heck, I don't know. But anyway, just because they're good folks, they rebuilt my website. But what they do is they shop the market for you. They find the very best long-term care insurance policy for you, for your budget, for your needs. You know, you can go in and you can buy, y'all remember the Chevy Vega? Remember that car? Nobody wanted it. It didn't run more than about 4 days. You can either buy a Chevy Vega or you can buy the Tesla, whichever version in between. Well, the Howells got somewhere right about in the middle. We got a really good Honda CR-V kind of policy. You know, it's a good car. It's not the most expensive. It's not the cheapest, and that's where our policy is too. And it will pay when we need services one day for our physical self and we can't take care of each other. I tell you, it is a little bit expensive. We're paying $3 something a month. But do you know what it costs per day to live in a memory care? What it costs per day to live in assisted living? Oh my word, you get your money back very quickly. The odds of you making a claim against your long-term care policy are way higher than you making a claim against your homeowners. I bet you got your house insured. You need to insure your future that way too. So go to letstalkdementia.org, click on the services tab, and it'll take you to those folks. And they're good people. They're nice people, and I like dealing with nice people. All right. I hope I didn't make anybody mad with my ranting and raving, but if I did, you'll just get over it, I reckon. Spend your money taking care of your loved one and check into planning for your future. I want to thank our sponsors, Life in the Carolinas at lifeinthecarolinas.com. Hop on over there and watch several of their episodes. You're just going to enjoy seeing Carl White. He's really good at what he does. It's won more awards than you can count for that show. Vitamin Depot on Celanese Road, where you can find wonderful supplements. I tell you, go over there, ask them about their protein powder. I really like that stuff. I like the vanilla best. I'm the oddball. I like to mix it in with warm soy milk, not soy milk, I don't drink soy milk, almond milk, and make a hot drink in the mornings because I don't do coffee. So check out Vitamin Depot, Passmore's Grocery and Grill on Saluda Street in Rock Hill, and have some breakfast or lunch. We'll have a spot coming up for a sponsorship coming the first episode of March. So if you're interested in being a sponsor, it's a great deal, and we are reaching a lot of people every day, over 300 people a day. So just give me a call or email me. I guess you better email me. That'd be Carol at letstalkdementia.org. So Michael's joined us and Florence has joined us a little bit late, but you guys don't worry. You can catch me on repeat. And go back and watch that episode we did last week on enchiladas. Did you make those things? Oh my word, they are so good. And so tomorrow we're going to talk about NFL football and helmets and brain injuries, and what the NFL has recently changed in their rules. It's kind of interesting. Let's see, Wednesday we're going to talk about Chip and Joanna Gaines and barn doors. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. I got a barn door. I got a barn door. And I'm going to show it to you on Wednesday. I'm really excited about my barn door. And then Thursday, we're going to make that taco salad I was supposed to make last Thursday but got confused. Now, I can't wait for that because whatever I make for you on Thursday, we get to eat for dinner on Thursday night. I do love that stuff. Well, I hope you have a great day. Keep smiling. Smile to your loved one. Laugh with them. Sing with them. Have a good time. And if there's any sunshine, for heaven's sakes, go outside and look at it. Have a good day. Blessings and smiles. Bye-bye.